Welcome to another Thrifting Live. Just in the age concern down the road. There was some alright stuff in here, to be fair. It was stuff I'd picked through before there. But Fight Night Round 3 would probably be worth 50p. I think CX sell it for £2, but I decided to pass up on it. It was them PS1 games I left behind, Lego Star Wars, and then more games that were in here last time. They're in cotton gum now. I was about to give it up, but then I saw that Guitar Hero Decades with the grip and everything, so I was like, I passed up on Scooby-Doo because it was £5, but yeah, Guitar Hero Decades for a fiver in the box and everything. I was pretty chuffed. I couldn't check it because it was taped up, but I checked it when I got home and everything was there, so I was pretty happy with that. I'm going to give that another go. I was in that old search shop. I did see some reasonably priced PS1. They had like £2, a pound, 50p on them. But I didn't have any cash on me, so I couldn't bother to go to the cash machine and draw it out. I mean, don't get me wrong, if it was something a bit spicier, I'd have probably gone, but for sports titles, I was alright. I'd left them behind. There was some other stuff in here that was alright. I had a Skeg Out Time Crisis that had £4 on it, which is probably okay. But it's around about that online. This is where it got really spicy though. There was just that much here to speculate on. I have actually got that Sega Flash Volume 2. I bought a bag of stuff ages ago and it had a load of Sega Saturn demos in it. But £4.99 for a demo disc unbox, nah, I'll leave that. £1.49 though for Shadow and Murder is pretty good because CX sell that for £3. A lot of these were like, there weren't really much resale in them, but for the price they were, you might as well have bought them just to have. Obviously I was speculating about the DS games, as I do. I always forget what's worth money and what's not on DS, but yeah, Zoo Tycoon, the Sherlock Holmes Mummy game, and that Hello Kitty game, they were worth having. I ended up popping on them, but as I say, it took me a while to make up my mind which ones I was getting and which ones I was going to leave behind. And they had a load of UMDs in as well. But yeah, all the other stuff was okay as well, but I've already got most of these. I've got Resistance already, so I didn't bother with that. I've got DSX and that. But Dante's Inferno I haven't got. $1.99. It's $3.50 in CEX, so that was a no-brainer. But yeah, I've got Call of Duty Ghost. I've got Advanced Warfare Fighter. I've got DSX as well. Obviously, no, you don't need FIFA 13. Mags online only probably don't work anymore. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood's the dirt cheap one that I always remind myself not to buy. Dragon Age Origins, it would have probably been worth it for the £2 they had on it, but I've bought it a bunch of times in the past. I'm kind of sick of buying that one now. And 99p though for Arkham Asylum is pretty much on the money for that one. I was like, for £1 I'll definitely pick it up. I didn't decide to get Black Flag yet, but I do eventually. I got a choice. You got a choice of 2 copies today. I've already got Fable 3. But yeah, again, £1.39 for Fable 3 is pretty sweet. Yeah, I did eventually decide to get the DS games. I got the Zoo Tycoon, Hello Kitty, and the Sherlock Holmes one, which was good because yeah, Hello Kitty's CXL for a fiver, Zoo Tycoon £2, I think, maybe £3, and Sherlock Holmes are definitely sell for £3 because I just checked that. I check these on the bus now. You get free Wi-Fi on the bus, so I just start checking them when I've had a bit of a punt and I'm not quite sure. So I'm almost ready to pop on these, and then I decide to have one last skeg just in case I've missed anything. But yeah, I think I'll pick up Black Flag just because it was cheap. I mean, if you can get them cheap, you might as well, aren't you? So yeah, pop off finally, pick up Black Flag. That's the thing when you're filming and there's just so much to look at. It gets a bit overwhelming. You're like, oh, I need to wrap this up and look and put the games in front of my face. There you go. That's what I got. Again, and the next one along, we're down Bev Road now, and this one was just like, what up? I'll have some of these. I didn't pop on Doom. It's £2. CX only give £1.30 trade for Doom, so I passed up on Doom. But I bought it from Cash Converters in town for £1.39 a few episodes back, so I've already got it. But Rika and Tom Clancy Borderlands, is it Tom Clancy Borderlands? Yeah, I think so, yeah. But yeah, that's a £6 game and an £8 game. Max Payne for £3 is fine because it's £3.50 to buy in CX. The Fight, a move game, which I think 100G's earlier mentioned that to me before, but it had more of an emphasis on the celebrity element in America. It's just called The Fight over here. I was like, yeah, I'll have that. And obviously Infamous 2. I did the deed for me. I put the disc back in Assassin's Creed for him. I was like, I'll tidy your shelf up for you, mate. You don't want to... Someone might want that and they'll get to it and the disc won't be there and they'll be like, no. So there you go. I'll sort you out, Dove House. Obviously, Uncharted, or the Fallouts, they say, like, they're probably cheaper in CX. So... I mean, Uncharted might be reasonably priced, £2 a pop. I just dropped the game again. I'm always doing that now. Nice look at the floor. There's like mud or something down there. It's probably shit. Probably shit. So yeah, absolutely man-bending score in this one. Especially after finding all that other stuff in the other one, I was like, this is fucking ace. So yeah, it was The Fight, Max Payne 3, Rico, which I've always been curious about. But it's the Wildlands, sorry, Tom Clancy, Infamous 2, and Grand Theft Auto 5, just the cherry on the top, really. Like, £11 odd for all that lot, I was buzzing. So we're in cash converters. I saw Ninja Blade for 99p. I just bought it offline for like £2.99, so I was like, I'm going to buy Ninja Blade again, because it's one of them ones to keep an eye on, because it's by From Software, the people who do the Souls games. And I don't think people realise this. It's like, because online now, people are like asking for £8 for it, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you didn't know about this one, did you? I was eyeballing Star Wars Unleashed. I decided not to bother, which was a good thing, because CX sell it for £2.50, I think, but they only give like £1 odd cash. I slung the disc to Midnight Club across the floor. They put all the cheap ones at the bottom now, so you don't really get a good look at what I'm looking at in this one. But yeah, Midnight Club Los Angeles for 99p, I'm all about that. So yeah, I decided to get Ninja Blade and Midnight Club, but I passed up on Star Wars Force Unleashed, more because I've already got it on the hard drive of my Xbox as well, so I decided not to bother. I was in Cash It In. I saw Need for Speed The Run. I've been after this one back for a while, because I remember it being really good. Like, it's just like one big long race from one coast of America to the other with a story interwoven in the gameplay. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick up Need for Speed The Run as well. I noticed there was a few more PS2 games being added, so I thought I'd have a skeg. And it's £5 limit in here, so I needed to like make up to the £5. So I got B-Movie the game, which is it's a so-so game, it's alright. And Kenga, the ninja fighting game, which I've had in the past. It's actually alright. I actually had the second one that only came out in North America, but I bought it off musicmagpie.com. For some reason, musicmagpie.com always have like weird variants listed. So yeah, I got Kenga, the B-Movie game, and Need for Speed The Run, which I'm gonna replay Need for Speed The Run. It's probably not the tightest on controls, but I like the premise. It intrigues me that it's just like one big race from coast to coast. And then the Pierce to Resistance, the guy who runs Cash It In was like, I've got light guns, but this one's not got a game. Do you want it? So he just gave me the G-Con 35 in the box. For nothing. I even said to him, do you want a cheeky $5? He was like, nah, it's alright, mate. I was like, fucking yeah, I'll have that. I mean, I've got the game, so I can put the game in the box. But I'm going to keep it anyways, because I mean, just having the box with Time Crisis and the G-Con, I'm all about that. So I was like, what a fucking thing to end on, like a free G-Con boxed. I was like, get in. I'm glad I bought Time Crisis again off eBay about 3 months ago. So that's everything I got this time. Thrifting Live, a pretty fucking sweet day for Thrifting Live, I've got to say. You can check out the website back when I used to write about this sort of thing at thriftbytes.com. You can catch me on Twitter with updates at twitter.com/thriftbytes. You can catch me playing games live at twitch.tv/thriftbytes, and you can see all this on Odyssey as well at odyssey.com/thriftbytes. /@Thrift Bytes. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you all later.